आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। मुख्य मंदिर के ठीक सामने ये है नाट्य मंडप। इसमें कुल 70 खंबे हैं। इस नाट्य मंडप के उत्तर पूर्वी कोने में यही है वो रहस्यमयी पिलर। 8 फीट लंबा ये पिलर जो जमीन से लगभग आधा इंच ऊपर है। लेकिन हैरानी इस बात की है कि खुद जमीन पर नहीं टिके होने के बावजूद इस पिलर पर पूरा मंदिर टिका हुआ है। अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में ये कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया। इस मंडप के पीछे भी एक रोचक कहानी है। कहते हैं कि कुछ मंत्रियों ने राजा अच्युत देव राय से यह शिकायत कर दी कि वीरूपन्ना मंदिर के निर्माण में अवैध रूप से राज खजाने का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। और इस शिकायत के बाद राजा ने आदेश दिया कि वीरूपन्ना की दोनों आंखें निकाल ली जाएं। जब वीरूपन्ना तक ये बात पहुंची तो उन्हें बेहद दुख हुआ कि राजा बिना जांच पड़ताल के इस आरोप को सच कैसे मान बैठे। वीरूपन्ना ने तभी खुद से अपनी दोनों आंखें निकाली और सामने की दीवार पर दे मारी। कहते हैं रक्त के ये 2 निशान इसी बात की गवाही देते हैं। वैसे लेपाक्षी मंदिर कई अन्य मामलों में भी काफी दिलचस्प है। जैसे कि मंदिर से 200 मीटर की दूरी पर स्थित ये नंदी की मूर्ति एक ही पत्थर को तराशकर बनाई गई है। इस नंदी की मूर्ति की ऊंचाई 15 फीट और चौड़ाई 27 फीट है। ये नंदी की अब तक की सबसे बड़ी प्रतिमा है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर की दीवारों पर बने म्यूरल्स यानी भित्ति चित्र भारतीय चित्रकला इतिहास के नायाब नमूने हैं, जो विश्व प्रसिद्ध हैं। अब जब आप लेपाक्षी मंदिर के बारे में इतना कुछ जान ही चुके हैं, तो धार्मिक, सांस्कृतिक और वास्तुकला के इस नमूने को खुद निहारने के लिए आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर का एक बार तो रुख जरूर कीजिए।
Incredible India.
We'll be right back. Good morning, hello, and a warm welcome to everyone to this incredible championship that we are currently undergoing here at the Vellore turf ground in Vellore. The match today is between youngsters IRINJALAKUDA versus Century 11. It's youngsters who will be batting first. Avinav K with the ball in his hand. Churchill B and Avilash are the winning batters. This Churchill will face the first ball. Outside off stump. Oh, what swing? Did he get a. He got an egg. He got an egg and the finger goes up. There is absolutely no celebration from the bowler. He's just smiling. He's just giggling, kind of. He's just walking towards the umpire. Now, probably he'll join with his colleagues to celebrate. But it's the first wicket down, just a whiff, and the finger just goes up. He even doesn't celebrate with his colleagues. It's 0 for 1 on the board for youngsters, and what a start for Century 11. But I'm surprised the bowler, absolutely no celebration from him. He didn't even raise his arms. So very uncanny celebration, but not good for youngsters. It's 0 for 1 in the very first ball. Rohit is the new batter who has come out to the middle for youngsters. First wicket down, Avinamb. What a start it is. Off the back foot, he has played very well and through the covers. And the start has been very good for Rohit. This time with the bat, 4 runs to get the innings started for youngsters. They've lost 1 wicket and the very first ball, and now immediately Rohit says, "Hang on, I'm there to do something different, but this time with the bat 10 on his jersey number." And that reminds, of course, no one then other than Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, the master blaster. Might be just one of his inspiration, never know. But he is set off immediately very well, little bit off the back foot, played very well and glided very safely towards Rohit, towards the point. Beg your pardon. It's jersey number 25 who has crossed numbers with Rohit, and this will be Avilash will be at the other end now. I'm sure all those preparations when you have your pep talk and discussions with the opener, we need to do this, we need to do that. And this is how going to approach innings was all done and dusted in the very first ball. You absolutely get nothing out of it, and the coach must be thinking that you're being trying to convert, you're being pushed into the up the order to doing something, but it was really not his day. Avilash will get off the mark with the very first ball. 6 runs also will be added to the total, courtesy that single. Now that ball didn't held up. It just came a little slow. And that's the reason why he had to be on the back foot. And this time, almost a repeat of the previous ball. It was almost like a similar one. He did very well. And that will be the end of the first over. A wicket, a boundary, and a couple of singles. 6 for 1 on the board for youngsters versus Century 11. This is the Rural India Cup. You're watching all this action live on the YouTube channel of Professional Cricket Competitions and Universal Cricket Series. This is your host, commentator, Mayur Barua. I will bring you all the actions. I hope the first over was very interesting. I hope the remaining 19 overs also remains in the same pace. And there's some good cricket that we see. It's gloomy conditions. It's overcast. Not any ray of sunshine that I could see. Even in my part from where I'm doing the remote commentary all across in North India, here in Gurgaon, in Haryana, it's the same. It's a little bit of sun peeping through among the clouds, and I don't feel that the day will get any better. But it's all early mornings, so really don't know what will be transpiring the day ahead. It's Adarsh who has the ball in his hand. He's a left arm spinner, very much bounce, very much turn onto it. As Avilash wanted to climb onto that ball, wanting to slash it, but because of the extra bounce that he generated, he also has a slip in there, along with the wicket keeper. Flighted, it's in the air. He cuts that ball hard. Will that go to the boundary? No, it will just be a couple of runs, I believe, or just one run. Have got off to a good start, but it was not healthy. When the very first ball produced a wicket, I thought the ball seemed away prodigiously, but it was also because of the nick from the batter. That's why the ball actually carried off smoothly along to the wicket keeper. Youngsters would believe and hope that there's no further damage done apart from this wicket. A rush of blood early on, wanting to slash it over the bowler's head. Thankfully, it didn't go anywhere else but behind the sleeve fielder, taking an outside edge there. Very much early on, I was just saying that they would like not to see the flapping of the wicket column going from one to more, but they almost lost a wicket there. Played very well towards backward point for a single there. Not need to go for the second one, but just get a single. I think that was not very good running. They could have easily come back for the second had the first run been completed well in course of time. It was hit very hard also. I think when fielding has to be good, we can keep our eyes off the projected score as of now. Very, very sure that will be. It was outside off stump and it spun away also. The first extra of this innings and of the match also. This is the match between youngsters IRINJALAKUDA versus the Century 11 today that you're watching here. Short delivery again outside off stump. He could have left that ball, and I'm sure it would have been another wide there. The throw came in very hard towards the wicket keeper's end, but they will be completing 1-1. All ones on the board, including then wide, except for the first dot, which came off the very first ball. Last ball of the second over. Flighted ball. This is better. That's the one he really needs to do. Make that ball pitch on middle and off stump. This was better on half of middle and leg. But no run straight through to the man at mid on. Two overs done. It's 11 for 1 on the board for youngsters in Injalakuda versus Century 11. Avinav Krishna to continue stepping down the wicket, wanting to give him the charge early on. That's the ploy that batsman actually brings up nowadays to make them unsettled. Early in the days, century 11, they won the toss and elected to field first. And that should be in the back of their mind that the ball might be just swinging because of the overcast conditions, which should be helping the initial overs, the fast bowlers, which is now Avinav in question. Now slashed it and slashed it very well through the covers. The cover fielder did very well to get his hand onto it to stop the pace of the ball. Otherwise, it was good towards the boundary. It was a nice connection. They'll get a single and bring it on 12 for 1 for youngsters. IRINJALAKUDA. They've been going on beautifully up. They will be starting to believe that if they can hold on to this partnership, and which is important. Oh, I did away. I did a beautifully, just one leg up on the front foot itself. He looks to be a hard player. Look at that fist bumps between jersey number 25 and 10. They are fist pumping 3 times. So that's the shot. Little bit short, I would say. And he climbed onto that for a nice 4 runs towards the mid wicket fence. Make it 16 for 1 win that boundary. And Avinav K, after first wicket to his name, now has gone for 11 runs of his 9 balls. I think that first ball was perfect. It was a wicket taking ball, but the foot movement was also not something which you'll be not proud of the batter. But that's how the game goes. A little bit short again. Oh, Didi gets some part of his gloves or his handle onto it. The wicketkeeper dives to his right, dives to his left actually, but doesn't get a hand to it. Little bit of his wicket-keeping gloves, but unfortunately the ball was not inside his gloves. Might be an opportunity missed, but no run still being taken. It was quickly being restored by the slip fielder. No ball remaining in this third over. But a very good ball played with very soft hands, and a quick single will be completed between Avilas and Rohit. Make it 17 for 1 in 2.5 overs for youngsters. 17 of 17. We had 1 run per ball. Thanks to that nice boundary which came with the bat in the last to last ball. These are the early morning starts that we have. So tomorrow and day after are the semi-final days. So this will be some very good matches. Some position matches also. This time he has positioned this shot very nice. Absolutely down the ground and just inside the rope for a huge maximum. The first 6 of this innings. And youngsters Irinjalakuda would propel their scores on to 23 for 1 after 3 overs. 24 for 1. Aditya R took just one run from his. So this is his first over from Aditya. He has replaced the other spinner actually immediately. There's some change in plans that you can see here. This time it's the off spinner. Actually, it's in the air. Oh, did he claim that catch? It was in the air. He slowly walks up like Sunil Narayan, and I thought he would be bowling an off spinner, but absolutely seam up delivery there, and wanting to slash it a little bit in the air towards gully position, but no run. It's already been conceded in this over again. There we go. There we go. He's rock solid. He looks very, very rock solid on the position. Both the wicketkeeper and the batsman dives. Ah, oh, was the ball being hit towards the wicketkeeper or towards the batsman or towards the stumps? But it was like a funny sight there. Both were there actually ducking for cover as if there was some bee or some honeycomb being squandering across the pitch. But they are safe. They are doing okay at a projected score of 142 for youngsters. They're marching on beautifully.
Two more. Two more. Two more. Ready?
Although so much required now. Learn this outside off stump, wanting to swing the bat. The non-striker almost was
What
the
happened
off
to this?
position.
What happened to this club?
They are trying to pick up these runs as quickly as possible, and they look to be aggressive. Both these batters look to be very aggressive. Especially look at Rohit, 15 of 11. Now he last rules of 10 of similar balls that he has faced of 11. Very short climb onto him. Goes very much on foot.
Next one is inches.
Plays
We
it
can we can take that
point.
time.
No run, 4 overs down. Youngsters IRINJALAKUDA are 26 for 1 after 4 overs versus century.
Next over. Ready. The bowler name? Bowler name Nikhil. Ready.
Nikhil T has the ball in his hand. He's been introduced into the attack. The left is our off spinner. Got to see a glimpse of his nice action there. Does it kind of a double fold while he's approaching the wicket and gives it a rip. Not much of a rip that he has given it. Try and keep that moist away. The early morning dew, or sometimes probably you have it gets it gets stuck on the ball. As the day will pan out, it will be lesser and lesser. No, that's not what you need to do early on.
Actually.
A stumping has been claimed.
Let's
Rush
see.
of blood for Rohit K. Easy corner.
The
They're
daytime. That's
clearing
it.
it, and it has actually gone upstairs very slowly. It chips down the
Waited
ground.
for the batsman
And
to
ever
see that,
so
right?
slowly, the wicketkeeper just keeps off the wheels. The, with the The wicketkeeper is confident. It will be trouble to here for Rohit. There you go. There you go. Yep. It is.
Only keeper had to.
I think the player Rohit, he should
Keeper
know
waited for the
himself
batsman to see that. So that's it.
that he's a goner. As soon as he sees that his bat actually is not inside the crease, he should walk off. I really don't know. I really
I asked
don't
them to change the weights and
understand
come.
this fact
Wait.
from many of the batters nowadays.
We're
There you
coming
can see, he can clearly see the bail has been clipped off, and his bat is not inside the crease. He should actually walk off. He shouldn't look at the legs at a square leg umpire, even if to remotely believe that when we have this technology and the replays will be
Yeah, you're having time,
will
na?
be
So we
repeated
can go.
again and again, and then it will be very
Colors are
tough
not
for
allowed. So
him.
we have weights, na?
It will
So only
be
weights.
27 for 2 for youngsters
Ready,
coming
ready,
to an
fielders.
official signal
Move.
from the umpire in 4.2 overs. Nickelty gives the
That if you
breakthrough
have white means
immediately.
we are on top. White.
Second ball of his new over. Rohit has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 15 of 13, and this partnership has finally been broken. We're talking about building it, and there you go. So number 10 has to go back to the pavilion, misses the line completely. Was only trying to play it towards mid wicket, missing it well. But previously when he played a shot deep straight, that was connecting very well. But not this time. Unfortunately, 27 for 2 for youngsters. Krishna Prasad is the new batter who has walked out to the middle for youngsters to join Avilash R. Clipped off the leg side, a little bit in
Three
the
more
air,
to
but
go.
there was no,
Three more.
thankfully, position at short mid wicket. Otherwise, he'd have been gone
That
for
is
first ball
speaks about
too.
bowling.
In a very awkward position, that ball as it kept actually spinning into him. It was little short from Nikhil. Nonetheless, he's off the mark first ball and it's the Vilas R. That ball has been clipped away little in the air towards the same region. There is a fielder now. Wicket of the very first ball of our youngsters. And now at the start of this fifth over. Very, very short again. Glided the ball through a deflected angle towards the man at the gully. Just one run, and Krishna Prasad will again have the strike. You're watching this Rural India Cup. There have been so many good matches which have come up, and we are now into the closing stages of this cup. Tomorrow is the semi-final, and then day after is the final. Oh, this is a
Boundary.
misfield. No, no, this is not a side. This is a bad side for him. He did all the thing well. Little bit short, of course.
Over in change.
He put the back foot very early and played it to perfection. Should have been a single, but the misfield will make that ball go more square towards the square leg fence for 4. So the scores will keep moving here for for youngsters, and it will be 33 for 2 after 5 overs versus Century 11. 33 for 2 in 5 overs. Others are to continue. 5 for no loss. Outside edge, just short of the man at point. Need to be careful that extra bounce that the spinners are generating early on. It might be curtains. You've already lost your partner at the other end in the last over. The spinners are employed. They will be bowling in now tandem for Century 11. And you have to go by with what the spinners can produce and this occasional bounces. There's a misfield at mid on. Then it might not be a healthy side for the batters. Let me tell you, if they don't play judiciously and carefully, there is a slip also along with the wicket keeper. And if this production of this ages has to go by, then really need your back foot
Ready,
has to
ready,
be
ready.
in the line of the stumps. Otherwise, it's going to be tough, and and you might be able to hit those occasional boundaries or more than occasional boundaries. But you really need to be carefully playing those spinners. Right? Oh, look at that! Look at that! I was saying about that kind of turn and the bounce. It's not only the bounce; it's a grip from the surface now, which is undone. The batsman Krishna Prasad on five not out of three now. This is good, brilliant bowling from Adarshar. Rip and turn again. That is not the shot. That is really not the shot, young man. Again, he was not up to the task. He's just trying to casually play that shot towards square leg. A little bottom edge, I believe. Again, you can see Adarshar trying to remove that extra particles of dust and probably some grass which comes up with the moisture, removing with the handkerchief. So the umpire has a task today to keep on assisting the bowler. Here again, he has to put on that extra sheen onto that ball, and the slip is ready. Left arm, good ball. This time playing with the turn, gets on top of that ball, plays gleefully towards the mid on for a single. Will give the strike now. This time to Abhilash. Score moves on to 35 for 2 with one more ball remaining in the sixth over. At a current run rate of exactly 6 runs per over, moving are the youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. Oh, good ball, quick. That was a quick one. I feel there has to be an inside edge, otherwise he was a goner. That was an absolutely lovely pitching of the cricket ball. Rama Vilas, quicker one. There we go. Huge
Power
inside
play
edge. I
completed.
feel it
Ready, fieldless.
immediately was bad, and the replay also suggests so.
Open the mic.
Nice, good ripping ball comes to an end from Adarsh R. It's 35 for 2 on the board after 6 overs for youngsters.
Bowler Krishnanand.
Ready, fieldless, ready. Power play completed.
Sir, score சொல்றீங்களா?
Over 35 for 2.
Bowler coming. Power play done. Batter change in bowling. Bowler coming right arm over.
So, right arm over. It's Krishnanand who has the ball in his hand. A little bit of gentle breeze which is blowing across the ground. There we go, shaping up. Leg spinner. Outside edge. There is no one. The ball is going thick and fast and running away. It will beat the
Boundary.
fielder who was chasing him in and towards the third man boundary for 4. Not a good start for Krishnanand. Full toss outside off stump. It will take some time probably to grip the ball. There you go. Immediately trying to pounce on the opportunity. Think outside is there was no slip. But probably even if there was, he had to have some quick reflexes to keep that ball from not going towards the fence. I think edges generally makes the ball go very quickly, and that's another reason. 4 runs added to the total. It's 39 for 2 on the board. Just the back foot, this is better, very much better. But make the batsman think and make him play those deliveries on middle and of the back foot again because of the bounce that the spinners can get. That's an addition. That's an addition. That's a bonus that this pitch can help. It's really good driven this time, giving some room on the offside towards the man at long off. And that's what you need to do.
Middle.
Make the batsman keep on guessing, drive the
Outward.
ball, especially for leg
Slightly.
spinner. And it's interesting.
Slightly inward.
There is no speed.
That's your
The
leg.
ball will move away after gripping the surface. For the off spinner, for the left arm spinner, for the left arm spinner, of course, it was his good ploy. But when the off spinner, he didn't others when he didn't have much help to the surface in terms of gripping the ball, he did have a sleep. But for Krishnan, there is no one. There's nothing much which has changed from the previous one. I am not being able to understand the strategy behind of
Two
not
more.
having a sleep as of now by century 11 for Krishnanan. But if not one, bring two at least. Put a forward short leg, a backward, create that pressure, let the batsman think, and otherwise it would be like a free flowing strokes. Fifth ball of the seventh over, flight and delivery, and that's the one I was talking about. That movement of trying freely to play that stroke when he knows there is slip fielder or there is a backward shot leg, then he will not be able to play that freely, and there is a blockage in your mind that I might just get a healthy edge. So really need to put a spinner in place. Oh, it was in the air. Had absolutely no opportunity for the bowler to dive on the right hand side to inflict the
Over.
cotton goal. It's gone between the hands of the non-striker. A single to end the over. 7 overs down. Youngsters IRINJALAKUDA are 42 for 2 versus century 11.
Wait, sir, wait, sir. He will come. No, wait, he will come. Nah, he will come. So go means you have to come back.
Same bowler.
Noted.
Ready, start.
Adashar 2 overs, none for 7. Will be continuing to bowl into Krishna Prasad. 42 for 2.
Parallel பட்டு பட்டுச்சு.
And oh, that's a wicket. Cameraman. I think the panning of the camera was not perfect, and that's why I couldn't understand what actually happened there. The ball must have gone between his legs somewhere there. Left arm spinner. Where did that ball pitch? Where did that ball pitch?
Ready,
Oh,
batter
that's a
in,
good
ready.
ball. Lovely ball. Pitched outside leg stump, and it just went and inflicted his leg stump. How is that stumping? We'll have to see this replay ever so slowly. That has to be bowled. Otherwise, I'm sure it would have been a no ball because the
Sir, ready, fielder.
just of the was was in front of the stumps. It's 42 for 3 for youngsters.
New batter. Navneeta. New batter. Navneet.
Noted.
That's your medal.
Ready.
Bowler coming left arm round to you. 5 more to come.
Better outside off stump now, driven very well. Navaneet S is the new batter who has come out to join his partner, Avilash R for youngsters, but a very, very
Four more.
nice delivery. Side leg stump, and then it went inside to connect the leg stump and freaked a wicket to his name. So that was good thinking and good bowling. Wanting to play it on the onside. Again, it's in the air. This time it was deliberately tried to play it over cover and point, but it still get a single. It's a Navaneet S to get off the mark. And give it to Avilasha, who's on 14 not out of 18, and the score moving on to 44 for 3 in the eighth over.
Yeah.
Of the full toss driven, the extra cover fielder does very well right there and seated very well to make no run there. Navneet has got a single of the very first ball. It was a streaky one to get off the mark. But it was not a perfect way that one can describe for a batter who was coming at the fall of a wicket to get off the mark. But the delivery, oh, lovely, very lovely. Now you can see there is a sweep. That's what I was saying for the leg spinner. There was no slip. So that strategy I can understand. I don't want to focus more on that, but he has also been doing very well. Others are last ball of the eighth over. Flighted on the full toss. Navneet will collect that ball. Will just get one run towards the top corner. It's 46 for 3
Over.
in 8 overs versus a century 11.
8 overs, 46 for 3.
நான் இந்த இன்சென்ட் உள்ள வரீங்களா சாப்பிட போயிடுறேன் 10 hours கழிச்சுண்ணா
8:46.
8 complete.
Sir, same bowler.
Not on mark.
Krishnan to continue. A tricky boundary of the very first ball that he bowled. His leg spinner. Again, there is no slip. I really don't know. Can he ask for it? But he asked the captain said no. I don't know how much you can rip that ball. You have already given away boundary of the first ball. It's Avilash to face this time. Wanting to glide that ball ever so closely at the last moment. But cannot do much onto that. He's on 16 not out of 22. The run rate has been brought down to little over 5.5. Avilas wants to clear down the ground. That aerial route. He was lucky that the ball didn't travel too much in the air. Otherwise, it would have been an opportunity for the fielder at long on to come charging in and try and grab that chance. This is not something that they would like to see a fourth or a fifth wicket down in less than 10 overs for youngsters. Need to repair his innings now. Wanting to play it inside out shot, but at last moment, just checked this shot was underneath and just played it towards the cover for no run. Don't have to play too much of extravagant shots and risk it for yourself and then for your team also. This is good turn. Wanting to play against the turn, just an outside edge towards the man at cover. And this is just good flight, very good flight. I was talking about the outside edge, and I remember doing commenting in this very tournament a few days back, probably last week. There was a huge inside edge, and then it actually fell just near. Oh, good ball! Oh, what a ripper! He is surprised, but I'm not
Yeah,
surprised that
over.
he has got this wicket so much of room for himself to curve it inside out and ball. And it was kind of a flipper which has been bowled, and it just disturbs the timber at a flash,
So over one
and
more.
so
Over.
has to go back to the pavilion. He was actually itching to get some runs under
Krishnanan.
his belt. I really don't know the reason why. Again, there you go. Uh, a little bit of an inward stroke that he took missed the ball, the trajectory completely.
The Krishnan.
And the off and middle stumps are disturbed. After 9 overs, it's 47 for 4. And Krishnan gets his first wicket.
Better change in bowling. Bowler coming right arm over.
Junior has come out to the middle after the fall of this fourth wicket for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. Short delivery, hikes onto it, and the deposition of the stroke was wonderful because that is six, which has come off the very, very first ball of this new bowler. And now Willa says, let me treat you with this morning cake, and this cake might taste a little bitter for you, but for me, it's such a nice, sweet, sweet sound of the bat, and also it's a tasty one, which I love to endure for myself. It's nice 6 runs, and what a
No.
welcome to the bowling crease for
Oh, it will come new ball.
for
No, it's okay.
Sanchan by Avilash. It's 6 runs, and
Putting.
also it's the 50 on the board up for youngsters in Inzalakuda. It will be 53 for 4 with that huge 6.
Better change in ball.
Oh, ball வந்துருச்சு ப்ரோ அதே எடுத்து.
What a perfect stroke that was to inflict the injury on the very,
Better
very
same ball.
first ball. Love the way he did that right on the back foot, and the welcome treatment was very bad. Again, trying to take it outside of stump by Avilash will make it move on to 24 of 25. The projected score will slightly move up at 116 now for youngsters Iranjala Kuda. They would look to believe that given some partnerships that they can do something better here. They have not been able to put much of the justice of what the start
Better
was.
do you want to check your
They
guard?
lost the first wicket, the very first
Better.
ball. It's like not turning around for Avilash R. After that, he has held on one innings tightly, and he really
Ready,
needs
ready,
to do
ready.
that one wicket, and there will be half of the side back in the pavilion, which will
Bowler coming
really,
right arm
really
over.
not be good in this early morning. It's not even 8:30. We tell you, it's an early morning side. I remember a few days back, I was in Chandigarh. I was doing my commentary for hockey for the 14th edition of the Sub Junior Man National Championship, and I started doing my commentary in the early morning at morning 6:30. The sun actually didn't peep out of the back of the hockey stadium, and I was right there with the director,
What
the
is that?
producer, in check,
Two more.
and with the whistle of the referee,
Two more.
the game started. It was my first for a hockey commentary apart from cricket, so loved the
Ready,
experience.
ready.
Coming back to cricket, but then cricket is something notch higher, isn't it? It's always close to my heart. Cannot be left far behind from cricket. 8 runs from this over from Sanchan. A six to start off. Quite welcome six that was from Avilash onto Sanchan. Two dots, two singles, and a six. Last ball of the 10th over. Outside off stump. Oh, thing is side edge. Had that catch been taken, which was not
Umpire.
easy because it was a long age, then it would have been a wicket and half of the side then gone for youngsters. But they will have to wait for another day for century 11. For youngsters, IRINJALAKUDA, it's 55 for 4 after 10 overs. Nikhil T to continue. The off spinner will be bowling to Sibin. Get one run of two. Flighted ball off the back foot, playing that spinner. He
You
has a
people
slip
need
in
this.
place. He's
Get a
got
check.
he's got for a off
No.
spinner and for a left hander. He definitely
Oh, the
do
wicket.
get a slip there. Now look at that. The slip has been asked to go towards the fine leg, squarish. I would say deep gully on the leg. As you know, he has scored some good runs, and he's seeing the ball very well now. 24 of 28 for Vilash. Flighted very well and has taken towards the
Boundary,
mid-wicket
boundary.
fence. I was able to save for the fielder, but because of the uneven bounce, is it? He didn't judge it to perfection, and the ball will spin away from him and on towards the long on boundary for 4 runs, and Avilash will move along to 28 of 27. 28 of 29 and a score on to 60 for 4. A very, very quick single. Oh, the stumps have been broken, but he was safe inside the crease. No chance for the second run to be taken. But it's always told that down run on a misfield, sometimes the chances are being created. But this is good. He is not making the ball settle on defense. The defense is very good, and as soon as he made it, the non-striker also called up. There we go. He was very much back on the popping crease as the stumps got
Ama sir.
uprooted because of the throw. It going well at a healthy run rate of 50. Less than 6 runs per over. Projected score hovering around that 120, 150 mark for youngsters in Jalakuda. I already have a wicket to his name, Nikhil T. So it was a good start for him in the previous over. And you look to keep this end moving. Now bowling to the left-hander. Release a slip immediately, which comes up for him. A single will be taken as he plays that was that vacant region on its long offense. And now he'll come from the offside,
One more.
which in the over the wicket for the right-hander Avilash R was on 29 or 30. He's played some gorgeous stroke, let me tell you, down the ground, mid-wicket, through the covers, and square cuts have been very nice to see. Again, there is another back foot punch as the ball will go towards the backward point gully region, backward point region, not gully. Pardon. That will bring the end of the over. 11 overs done and dusted. 9 more overs remaining because it's a 20 overs contest. Youngsters IRINJALAKUDA are 63 for 4 versus century 11.
Name, name.
The shot was being played perfectly and being hit on the stumps. 64 for 4. Sanchez, an appeal, a huge appeal, especially from the wicketkeeper. He wants to go upstairs immediately without asking the bowler. He doesn't look at the bowler. The bowler can give a smile. He says he has already taken the review. What should I do? He was as confident as ever. And everyone would just hope that the threaded finger comes up. Otherwise, he'll be questioned of how on earth did he hear a snake coming in there. He was
Drinks, sir.
very, very confident,
Yeah, you can take.
and that will be very interesting. Set off some not much of a spin, very, very that flap of the gloves immediately. There you can see immediately he keeps on appealing that reverse replay at that moment. Yes, I think that should give us a good angle. If it can be zoomed, then I think that should be, yes, yes, that will be very well. Thank you so much. And that zoom in angle will be great to see. It's always becomes a little tough. Probably if you can put up some sneakometers or something like that. But as of now, and this is something the best probably you can provide. But it happens very, very quickly when when the gloves, the bat, and the balls are ever so entangled in a very small area. And let me tell you, when the ball kisses the bat and then goes, it becomes very, very quick. And your quick reflexes, for a layman's eye, is it becomes almost impossible to catch it. So you cannot blame anyone. But of course, the help of the technology is always there. So it's never bad to come up and bring the third empire into business when such critical questions are being asked right in the middle. Went very, very deep inside the crease to cut that ball square and hard by jersey number 28, the batter. That age, that must be something beneath that. Again, I cannot be with more surety. Probably that angle might be just be helping, but he is taken with his gloves very, very cleanly. It's just that it's an appeal that it will go actually. It might just be helping the cause of the third umpire. Never know. We'll have to wait and watch. Now, I feel, I don't know, it's an inconclusive evidence to overturn the decision from the umpire. I think it was good. No one has any complaints, but the referee will be lost
That's why you are
for,
champion.
yeah, for Century 11, as the
Yeah.
appeal was against the umpire. I'm sure he'll take a good deep breath. In the end, was 7. When this happens, you always have your heart in your mouth. But if he's confident that he hasn't aged it, but then there is no sneaker. Sometimes it might just, oh ho, ho, what was happening there? Nice flight and loop from Sunshine. That's the invitation that I was talking about, and it's so nice to see. Why don't you get a sleep for yourself, gentlemen? Why don't you get a slip? That was looked up very well. Again, a similar ball, this time on the leg side. Slock sweeps it. Has it gone towards? Yes, there is a failure at the fine leg.
One more.
But nice bit of a dramatic play that was going on. Patrick of dot deliveries, then a single. Two
One more.
singles, three dots already in this over. It has already got us some little bit of drama there with an appeal for an inside edge. Last ball of the 12th. Very, very softly played, seeming response to the call, and they will complete it without much fuss in the middle. Three singles in his over, 12 overs done, 8 more overs remaining.
1266.
It's 66 for 4 on the board for youngsters, and there you can see just one extra. This is absolutely perfect bowling from Century 11. Generally, don't see you see much of wide and no balls being done, but they are absolutely right on their money. They can get a couple of more wickets, then they will definitely be in the driver's seat. This Century 11. At the moment, it's even Stevens with the bat and the ball. So both the teams are performing almost equally at the moment. Nikhil T, off spinner, again to continue. Chipping down the wicket, Avilash playing it all along the carpet towards the man at long on for a single, giving it to Sibin, who had a heart-stopping moment in the previous over versus Samchan when an appeal for an inside age, probably an inside age, went to the third umpire, only to have been stayed with the umpire's decision due to inconclusive evidence. I mean, I think his heart must have been in his mouth for a moment, but he survives the scar, and now he's still there. Take this moment, seize this opportunity, young man, because you've probably got a life you don't know. But if it's just try and make this moment yours. He will be at the non-striker's end at the moment, trying to put up his laces intact so that to make his running a little quick when because Avilas is now on 33 and would love to make the mark for himself. Would love to go for those glory strokes as he's now 17 away from a half century. Has the connection been good? Is it a good connection? It's in the air. I think it actually froze a bit, and if I'm not being able to do it, it's 6 runs to the bat of Avilash.
Cheta, evoda
Goes
gap
high
undo.
and goes long to clear the distance at long on. He moves on to 39 now of 35. I was talking about him getting down on the ground, and immediately he does it. Flight delivery outside off stump. He took the invitation. Sometimes it acts like a bait there. The fielder was there, but he will see it sailing over him onto those grass. Some leaf also comes out of it. They are in a trajectory line where, unfortunately, those leaves will keep on shedding from the trees, from the branches of the trees. Unfortunately, as the ball keeps on piercing between them. Fourth ball on third, short delivery goes up the back foot immediately and plays well along the carpet. There is a fielder at long on and get the left-hander Sibin on strike. And for him, he will get off over the wicket to bowl him. Score at a healthy 75 for 4. Again, that projected score at 118. Reverse, reverse. He was lucky. He was very lucky that he didn't go out into the stumps. Probably a little bit onto the gloves, but it didn't really help. Perfectly this time. Hand and body eye coordination well mixed up
Over.
and remain very the man at mid off. 13 overs done. Youngsters IRINJALAKUDA
1376.
6 for 4 versus Century 11.
13.
77 for 4. It's in the air. Has he timed it well? Is it a misconnection? Oh, he drops that catch. He drops an important wicket catch of Abhilash R, who was on 40. Catches win matches. Now, if Avilash goes on to score a healthy one, and from the moment till the time that he probably gets out or not out, if that's the difference of the losing and winning margin, I'm sure this catch will be ruined and will be questioned. He's the one who has been stationed there, right, for few hours at long on. And Avilash R now he gets alive, 2 strokes away from his half century. Flighted outside edge this time. Oh, it's thick, it's huge, but there is a fielder there. He is now living dangerously here. Avilash in pursuit of playing the long strokes. He's getting some edges onto that ball now. Moves on to 43 of 38. Now score on to 80 for 4. It should be a little careful as he was inching towards his half century, but then it also implies that he's not actually playing for himself, he's playing for his team. Generally, batters tend to get a little slower if we're approaching their personal milestone. But Abhilasar, he looks to be a team man. 7 away from a half century. Shivin was shaping up to little bit over. But outside off some he takes it, he'll get a couple of runs. The fielding has been tight there.
Over.
Good dive and finally we finished the over. 14 overs done, 6 more overs remaining. Youngsters IRINJALAKUDA are 82 for 4 versus Century 11. Now we were watching the replay of the last ball, and then the umpire says then it should have been a boundary, and that's the signal of getting a decision reversed. So it's not a single, it's a boundary. So the score will move on from 81 to 84 for 4 after 14 overs. And now the current run is exactly at 6, and the predicted score is 120. And if Avilash R sticks to his belief, he just had an opportunity to win there, because he can see now a light at the end of the tunnel with his catch being dropped at long on. So if he stays there, it should be the mainstay, and if they can stitch a good partnership, we would probably look in excess of 150 or 160. Never know, with 6 more overs now remaining in this contest of the first innings. Krishnanan, leg spinner, will come up, full toss outside off stump. He has a wicket to his name. Needs to make justice to his leg spinners, because leg spinners generally turn to that they get a grip. I haven't seen him fighting too much, and if he has been fighting, he has been fighting well enough till the trajectory where the batters have made him look like a full toss and play it easily towards the corners of the ground. So as a leg spinner, you really need to be firm with that grip. One or two occasional short deliveries are fine. But when you are made into a full toss, then the position of you looking like a leg spinner actually goes down. Again, the short, but this time a little quicker. He makes a bit of a fumble, but he's well in control. Dot delivery will be now 85 for 4. One wicket to his name. He has been economical at 1 for 9 in 2.2 overs. Fighter delivery, inviting the drive again, making it into a full toss towards the long offense. Yes, it is a boundary. Sebin will get confidence as he hits this boundary, his first to his name. He'll move on to 15 of 18, and the score on to 89 for 4 with the boundary. There you'll go. Outside off stump, flighted at delivery. This time it would have been better if Sebin was there at the crease and had that. Would have watched that ball spin onto him. He made it into full toss and had got a nice start to his name. 4 ball out of 48. Nothing to that ball. Videos got little paused onto that. So I didn't really know what actually happened into that. 5th ball, 15th over. It should be his third. Short delivery, good one. Very, very good one. The stumping has been inflicted. Steven perishes. And Krishnanand will pick up his second wicket. This time a little flatter and quicker. Outside drops down, giving him the invitation to drive. That's not the replay actually we were I wanted. Yes, that's the replay we wanted. It happens sometimes. See, there was no fly. If you see, there's no fly, and goes down the ground and got little fooled with that one. And wicketkeeper does the rest. It's the 5th wicket down, half of the side back in the pavilion. It's 89 for 5 with 1 more ball to go in the 15th over for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA.
Over. Yeah, 15 done. 15 done, 90 runs. Yeah.
So 15 overs done, but still one extra added to the total. It's 90 for 5 for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA.
Bowler Sanchan. Sanchan. This is your slightly outward. Outward. Little bit. Right arm over. Bowler coming right arm over. Catcher Nikila.
And 90 for 5. Flight delivery, we'll have to wait for that to come. Outside edge, so much of time to play that through, but it came and it has actually been played right in the hands. It's a wicket. It's a sixth wicket down. Score of 90. 90 for 6 now on the board for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA as Nishant S, the right hand batter, has come out to the crease. There's both bowler and actually the fielder, I suppose, are in talks, but not healthy sign. But one good part for youngsters is that Abhilash R is still there at the crease at the other end on 44 of 39. That should help them in good stead as of now. But that shot was a little awkward to have played in a very first ball from Sunshine S. And he will get the first wicket to his name, 1 for 19 to his name. We'll continue to Nishant. There is a wicket. There is a wicket. The umpire is inconvenienced. He is inconvenienced this time again. The wicketkeeper will go upstairs. He feels that it's a bottom edge now, and it will go upstairs to the third umpire. Some signal again from the wicketkeeper that he doesn't need it, but you have already asked for it, and it has gone upstairs now. Flighted one, very quick one. Immediately there you go, and the bowler was actually celebrating also. What happened there? What happened there? I don't know. It went upstairs. Probably it was not out being signal, but it happened very quickly. Flighted again. Very good shot, and the fielding was very much up to the task. A nice stroke, a fearful stroke, I would say. Very easy when the ball is coming up to you. Flighted onto the off stump on the front foot. Done well to keep the ball at bay. Was the bowler, was the batsman there. But one more ball now going, remaining in the 16th over.
Over.
Oh, why do you need to do? Why don't you just tap the ball and give a single to your opposition, to your
Last four.
non-striker? That's what he will have to say. That I'm still there. You don't have to play those outrageous strokes. 16 overs done. It's 92 for 6 on the board for youngsters Iranjalakuda versus Century 11. Oh, it's in the air. Ah, is there a catch? Yes, it is a catch. It's the big,
Huh?
big fish of Avilas that got trapped in the nets. He has to go back to the pavilion finally. Look at that. Jersey number 25 sporting so much. He got so much of opportunities, but now he wanted to flounder it. He didn't have too much of company running as this is a good running catch and just lying little low and finally gripped it very well. Big wicket gone. It's a seventh one down. It's 92 for 7 on the board for youngsters. Iranjalakuda as Akshay Rajendran, the right hand batter, is walking out to the middle for youngsters. Look at that bowling figure from Krishnanand, 3 for 14 in 3.1 overs. Finally, he gets the smile back on his face as he gleefully plays with the umpire. At the other end, Nishant has 2 not out of 5 now. They have the chance of getting all done and dusted, making them all out. Youngsters, this is perfect to get a
Right
five
now,
here. With 5 more balls remaining, you need 2 wickets to your name to claim a fiver, and 3 to clean up and get it all done and dusted. Too many options remaining here. Krishnanand onto Akshay, yeah, defense very very well right there on the front foot. 5.63 is the projected is the run rate currently. Projected score again hovering around 113 now. Krishnanand has come back with a bang. 5 on the front foot. He'll get a single and will get off the mark against Akshay R to move the score and go up to 93 for 7. One wicket, one dot. A single in this over. Nice. Gives himself some room. It's in the air and it's over. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice connection towards the cow corner, towards the middle of the cow corner, and long on. That will bring the score now from 93 to 99. Just a run away from the triple figure mark for youngsters. Iranjalakuda now. Nishant says it's way too much now for me to just keep on starving and starving for runs. Why not use the long handle? Flight to delivery again, this time on the full toss. Oh, this is absolutely good connection from Nishant. Wow, back to back sixes for him. This time much flatter. Oh, Krishnanand, he had a smile just
yeah.
4 balls before, and now that smile has completely vanished from his face. And I'm sure he never thought that this was coming through the plate of the tailenders. There you go, giving some room, and then the foot was on the leg side, flight and delivery. This time before this one, and he took it towards the cleaners, towards the mid wicket region. Last ball of the 17th over. This time a little slower and quicker. Nishant as
Over.
this defense is it
3.
huge gap between bat and bat doesn't matter, isn't it? 17 overs, 105 for 7 on the board for youngsters in Jalakuda versus Century 11. 105 for 7, 3 more overs remaining in his first innings. Avinav K, the pacer who started this innings with a wicket to his name in the very first ball, has come back, has been asked to come back and do
ரெண்டா ஃபோர்ல
what
சொல்றேன்.
a pacer needs to do. And try and see if he can just get the stumps out of the ground and see somewhere if they can be cartwheeling. The youngster, the wicketkeeper is up to the crease, deep in the crease, wanting to play the square cut, doesn't connect. Is Akshay
ஏய்
score
what
still
are you
remains
doing man?
5. That movement away was the very first ball. I thought it was movement, and then I saw the dreaded finger coming up, and the batsman also walking back to the pavilion. That's when I realized that it's a wicket. Now Vinavki after that has not been able to do much. He's gone for 18 or 14 now. Trudging very well deep inside the crease again, slogging it out towards the
Better
offside.
don't run off.
Make it 18 to 19 now for Nishant as there. 17.3 overs. 6 for 7 on the board now. The screen actually got little froze, and that's a wicket actually. Yeah, Avinav K gets his second wicket, and it's the 8th wicket down for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. It's 106 for 8 in 17.4 overs. One oh six for 8. Avinav K has got his second wicket on the leg side. Oh, stumping opportunity. Have to be quick, has to be very, very quick. Might have just got the 9th wicket, but now they have time for redemptions to get. So after they got that big fish up, I mean, his little flounder. Just a few seconds here, I think around 1.5 seconds difference from the wicketkeeper, almost stepping up to inflict the stumping. It's in the air. The timing was not good. Will there be a catch? There is no fielder. He'll charging. He'll come charging in from long off and cut that ball off. Just get a single.
ஜித்து
Is that a wicket? I'm
Over up,
sorry, I
over up.
didn't stand. That ball went up in the air, but is there someone who took that catch? Oh, I thought it was a single. It's a wicket. It's the 9th wicket down. It was down the ground. Oh, that's a run out actually. There you go. There you go. Does absolutely well. And the finger of the umpire goes up to confirm the run out. So 9th wicket down, and they are now losing wickets very, very quickly here. The youngsters IRINJALAKUDA versus Century 11. So Rohit V is the new batter who has come out to the crease with 2 overs now remaining in this contest. 07 for 9. Flies the ball. Again, miss times. That stroke, it's in
Sir,
the
catch
air.
your name,
Is there
sir.
a fielder?
Diljit.
Or all out, sir.
Take that catch. A little bit short, I believe. So that
Change.
catch has not been
We
taken.
can't change. We can change.
Yes. This shape out.
108 target.
Oh, that's
Penalty.
again. The way they went
Oh,
to
you
their
guys are
respective positions.
7 minutes.
10
It's all
minutes
out, I
break.
believe. And that's out, actually. It's got that wicket, and they are all out. They are 107 out. Youngstars in INIDA versus Century 11 in 18.1 overs, which means that Century 11 needs 108 runs to win this contest. And the first match of this day, remember, there will be two more matches will be played today at this very ground in Vellore, turf cricket ground here in Vellore. Thank you so much for joining with us for this first innings. We await your company for the chase. Until then, don't go too far away because you have to be back on this live action here on this YouTube channels of professional cricket competitions and this Universal Cricket Series. This is the Rural India Cup T20 which you are watching, and so be back with us, and we'll be back with the chase very soon.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo.
अपना कोई हो कर का ना कोई पैसे वाला नाचेंगे सब मिल के जीजा हो या साला
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में स्थित ये है तवांग, द हार्ट ऑफ लाइफ एंड कल्चर ऑफ द मोंगपास। जहां स्थित है तवांग नदी की घाटी में देश का सबसे बड़ा और लासा के पोटाला पैलेस के बाद एशिया का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा बौद्ध मठ, जो तवांग मठ के नाम से विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। तवांग एक तिब्बती शब्द है जिसमें ता का अर्थ होता है घोड़ा और वांग का अर्थ होता है चुना हुआ। दरअसल 300 साल से भी पुराने इस मठ के नाम के पीछे एक बड़ी ही रोचक कथा प्रचलित है। समुद्र तल से 10,000 फुट की ऊंचाई पर तवांग चू घाटी में बने इस मठ को 1681 में मेराक लामा लोद्रे ग्यास्तो ने बनवाया था। एक मान्यता के अनुसार मठ बनाने के लिए इस स्थान का चयन एक काल्पनिक घोड़े ने किया था। कहते हैं मठ के संस्थापक मेराक लामा को मठ बनाने के लिए उपयुक्त स्थान ढूंढने में काफी कठिनाई हो रही थी। एक दिन वो गुफा में दैवीय शक्ति की मदद के लिए प्रार्थना कर रहे थे। जब वो प्रार्थना के बाद बाहर आए तो उनका घोड़ा कहीं खो गया। बहुत ढूंढने पर वो घोड़ा एक पहाड़ की ऊंचाई पर मिला, जिसके बाद मेराक लामा ने भगवान का आशीर्वाद समझकर घोड़े द्वारा चुने गए उस पहाड़ को ही तवांग मठ बनाने के लिए चुना। इस मठ को तिब्बती भाषा में गाल्डेन नामगिए लात्से के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, जिसका अर्थ है सेलेस्टियल पैराडाइज इन अ क्लियर नाइट। इस खूबसूरत स्थल को देखने के लिए विश्व भर से पर्यटक यहां आते हैं। इस मठ में 500 से ज्यादा बौद्ध भिक्षु रहते हैं। पहाड़ी पर बने होने के कारण तवांग मठ से पूरी तवांग घाटी की खूबसूरती देखी जा सकती है। दूर से दुर्ग के समान दिखने वाले इस मठ के प्रवेश द्वार को काकालिंग के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस द्वार का आकार झोपड़ी नुमा है। साथ ही इसकी दीवारों के निर्माण में पत्थरों का प्रयोग किया गया है। इन दीवारों पर उकेरी गई चित्रकारी बेहद उम्दा है, जो यहां आने वालों का मन मोह लेती है। इस मठ में 65 भवन हैं। मठ का मुख्य आकर्षण है यहां स्थित भगवान बुद्ध की लगभग 26 फीट ऊंची प्रतिमा और प्रभावशाली 3 तल्ला सदन, जिसे दुखांग के नाम से जाना जाता है। साथ ही यहां एक विशाल पुस्तकालय पारखांग भी है, जिसमें प्राचीन पुस्तक और पांडुलिपियों का बेहतरीन संकलन है। ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये पांडुलिपि 17वीं शताब्दी की है। यहां तवांग मठ के अलावा भी कई अन्य और मठ हैं, जिनमें अर्गलिंग मठ जो दलाई लामा का जन्मस्थान माना जाता है, रिंग्यालिंग मठ जो हरियाली और शांत वातावरण में स्थित है। इसके अलावा यहां कई पर्वत शिखर हैं, जिनमें गोरीचेन, जयशिला और सेलापास प्रमुख हैं। बर्फ से ढकी चोटियां, कल कल बहती नदियां, गूंजते झरने और इतनी हसीन वादियां हैं जो इस जगह को स्वर्ग सी सुंदरता प्रदान करती हैं। और ये सुंदरता आंखों से होकर सीधे आत्मा को छू जाती है। तो प्रकृति के अप्रतिम सौंदर्य में मंत्र मुग्ध होने के लिए हो जाइए तैयार और निकल चलिए इस बार तवांग की हसीन वादियों की सैर पर।
Incredible India.
आंध्र प्रदेश के अनंतपुर जिले में स्थित ये विशाल और अद्भुत मंदिर लेपाक्षी मंदिर के नाम से मशहूर है, जहां भगवान वीरभद्र की आराधना के साथ ही दूर दूर से लोग मंदिर के एक हिस्से में छत से झूलते इस पिलर को भी देखने आते हैं, जिस पर इस मंदिर की पूरी मजबूती टिकी है। लेकिन क्या आप जानते हैं कि जब एक अंग्रेज इंजीनियर ने इस रहस्यमयी पिलर की गुत्थी सुलझाने की कोशिश की तो क्या हुआ? ये जानने से पहले आइए लेपाक्षी मंदिर के इतिहास पर नजर डालते हैं। रामायण में दिए गए उल्लेख के अनुसार जब रावण माता सीता का हरण कर लंका ले जा रहा था, तब जटायु ने सीता माता को रावण के चंगुल से बचाने के लिए रावण से युद्ध किया। जटायु बुरी तरह घायल होकर गिर गए। जब राम इस जगह पर आए तो उन्होंने जटायु को मूर्छित अवस्था में देखा और कहा, ले पक्षी, यानी उठो पक्षी। इस तरह इस मंदिर का नाम लेपाक्षी पड़ा। इस जगह की महत्ता को समझते हुए 16वीं सदी में विजयनगर के राजा अच्युत देव राय के विश्वास पात्र खजांची वीरूपन्ना और उनके भाई वीरन्ना ने इस मंदिर के निर्माण का काम शुरू कराया। क्या हुआ है? अंग्रेजों ने इस रहस्यमयी आर्किटेक्चर की गुत्थी सुलझाने के लिए सन 1902 में अंग्रेज इंजीनियर हैमिल्टन को छानबीन के लिए भेजा। हैमिल्टन ने जैसे ही एक लोहे की छड़ को इस खंबे के नीचे डालकर पिलर को खिसकाने की कोशिश की तो बाकी पिलर्स भी अपनी जगह से खिसकने लगे, जिसकी वजह से हैमिल्टन को अपनी छानबीन तुरंत रोकनी पड़ी। और ये रहस्य आज भी रहस्य ही है। लेपाक्षी मंदिर के प्रांगण में यह कल्याण मंडप है, जिसका निर्माण अधूरा रह गया।
Incredible India.
So we are back with the chase. Not much of a chase that we had, but a good start to this days, and it won't be a pretty sight when they get it. Century 11, they need 108 more runs to win this. They have already started off beautifully, and when the first ball was being bowled to youngsters, it produced a wicket immediately. So it's a Krishna Prasad with an design with the ball that's swinging in. It's a nice swing, very, very nice swing onto the fence. There's an appeal, but it will still remain on none for none despite the swing. But it was way down the leg side, meaning more on 0.5 117 balls. This might just be a close contest if the bowling keeps on increasingly good. As he runs in, has a nice shape to it. This is nice through the covers, and where has the ball gone? It has gone towards the boundary at a very good pace. What a good start from Ashes. Will open his account and also get the ball rolling for his team. Century 11, 4 for no loss. Nice. Didn't allow him to settle down. Goes chips down the ground and hits it through the covers, and it went like a bullet, I would say. And he'll be happy. Look at his stature. He has some good weight onto him. And he's little tall, not very tall. But that weight will definitely help him in good stead, I believe. Again, chipping down the wicket. Oh, just hold the pose. Hold the pose for the camera. What a good stroke. That was down the ground this time. Back to back boundaries. He's not letting him settle by any means of his imagination. Now needing exactly more 100 runs. There you go. What a back lift. What a finish that was. Full face of the maker's name and down the ground. Absolutely as straight as you can get. Little outside the crease. He faces two walks and just wait for it. Wait for that pause again. He waits it. Oh, this time even bigger and sweeter. This time it's a six. Oh, what a shot. What a connection to finish it off. Will be 14 runs after the end of the first over. S. Anand Sagar on to 14 not out of 6. After the first over, Century 11 on the same score, 14 for no loss. A 4, and this last shot, he didn't even see the stroke. There you go. Uh, oh, he's so much of confidence to him as he finishes that shot in a clinical style. And up goes hands on the umpire.
The bowler
Six
name, sir?
runs. 14 for no loss for Century 11. What a great start that was from S. Anand Sagar. 4 10 96. He didn't even look at its stroke, just halfway he saw that, yeah, it's going the distance. It will be in my name, my friend. I knew that. It's a rollicking start. Need just 94 more now to win this match. Current run rate of 12, required run rate of 4.99. And they are very, very firmly going along. Outside Upstown leaves it alone, does it well. The extended hands on the umpire to present this first extra in the form of a wide for Century 11. They bowled very well, bowled beautifully after they got that big fish of Avilash, who actually was dropped and didn't capitalize on the dropped opportunity, and then at the end he perished at the hands of the long on fielder for 48. And after he left to the crease, it just went haywire for youngsters IRINJALAKUDA as the wicket gets open, and Century 11 just bounced on that chance. And 104 was the one which they finally managed to score, was youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. These are league matches which are happening. As I mentioned, the semi-finals are tomorrow and day after, and then day after tomorrow, the next will be the finals day, which is scheduled on the 29th of September. So do join us for all the live action. I'm sure you'll be treated outside H, outstump. This is age, and there is no one towards the third man fence. The ball will go across the boundary for four. When you hit it deliberately and hit it, slash it hard, because there is a slip. The wicket keeper has no chance, absolutely no chance to get it. Almost like a half Dale Steyn when he finishes it in the ball in stance. There you go. When he slashed it off very well, with no option for the fielder but to go and get the ball back in shape to the field of play. 19 for no loss in 9 balls. A good ball, little slower onto him this time on the off and middle stump. Well bowled, set by the wicket keeper when getting his what is conjunction of both his gloves. But has to figure. He will definitely look to pounce and get something out of it. The purchase from the wicket should be good. But then the hitting has also been good from Century 11. On the leg side, chips it away, it's in the air. Will it go towards the boundary? There is a fielder, he does very well as he tumbles along on that shot. The stroke making has been so exquisite and hard, both from as Anand Sagar and Sanchan. Sanchan is the leg spinner who got those wickets, so they are very, very happy and a strong bunch. Now the figure of as Anand Sagar, he know what he has done in the last 3 balls of the previous over, four, and a six. The last six was like a calm and composed warrior right there at the battlefield as he mentioned on the beat of the opposition down the ground again. This time little slower, but clips it on the leg side. The ball is going quickly towards the fine leg, but it will get slower as the fielder comes running in from square leg to field that ball. Will finish the end of the over. Also, 2 overs done at a run rate of 11 runs per over. Century 11 are 22 for no loss. Mridul M has the ball in his hand outside off stump. The left arm spinner, and he's given him. Oh, he's surprised like anything. Immediately goes upstairs. The fielder,
For copying.
wicketkeeper, and the bowler will celebrate. They feel has this wicket of S. Anand Sagar, but he doesn't seem to. Immediately, without consulting his non-striker, goes upstairs. He was bemused. He was surprised, and so left to wait and watch.
The
It's
replays
all in the basket of
legal
the third
delivery.
empire, and to look at those replays and see how it can be done. What's that? Rob Stum wanting to slash it very hard. He'll have to zoom in. Zoom in. Yeah, I think that should help the matters. We will have to wait what the third empire says. When he was trying to cut the ball, let us see that inside edge onto the gloves is what he'll be seeing as the seam movement changed, or if it has opened up and it
23.
was going on its own
2.1,
trajectory
23.
to the gloves without getting disturbed anything with the bat.
23, sir.
And that's
2.
the third of my mind thinking
The path.
that he has actually not hit anything. But if there is some kind of a curve, some different kind of a curve onto that ball, then he might be able to reverse the decision. And that's what must be going on to him. I think this angle would be very very tough for him because you're looking at the sneak. And with this kind of pace up, as we don't have the sneak,
The ball gets deviated after crossing the bat.
which
Your
is
decision
root,
of
when it took the edge of the batter and also of the pace also. So
on the screen now.
the batter it
On the screen now.
doesn't give some inconclusive evidence. And there you go. Oh, he's been given him. As Anand Sagar will go back to the pavilion. I thought he was still there. He was walking to the crease, but now he has been said no, sir. You will have to go back.
Check for no ball, please.
It was a tough decision, but in the end,
There's a check for no ball.
they wanted to slash it hard. But that was a very good
The
wicket
bat.
keeping.
Again, can you please play it, director?
Easy with those deflections happening. But the first wicket is down, and it's a big wicket that youngsters have captured. It's the hard hitter who will go back to the pavilion.
Out. Thank you.
It's 23 for 1 after that fall of the wicket, and Mridul will strike off the second ball of his third over, of the team's third over, and his first of the second ball. And youngsters IRINJALAKUDA will be happy. They have seen the back of the batsman who was striving to be dangerous in the middle. Century 11, 23 for 1 in 2.2, needing 85 more to win this contest of 106 balls. Flight and delivery, little bit in the air. Diljit K not being able to control that one from Ridul M. It was a corner. Wanting to flick that ball in half-hearted. I would say it's a half-hearted stroke while he was trying to attempt that flick. But thankfully, there was no one. He survives. Ridul M again onto Diljit. And it is reward. Oh, that's a ripper. Absolute screamer from the pitch on the left arm. An absolute delight of a ball from William, the left arm. It's gripped, it turned, and the wicketkeeper did the rest to keep it at safe bay inside the safe gloves of the wicketkeeper. This is again, oh, he is living little dangerously. Diljit. He comes to the crease, flight a delivery, and flights it even more with his bat, glides into the vacant mid wicket region, and then misses the trajectory of the ball. And now, while he was trying to play against turn of the ball, he gets off the mark, all right. The ball slowly went towards a long offense. So he is surviving all these three balls. Last ball of the third over. Good ball, a little bit flick of the wrist. Have to come back very, very closely. Bit of an overthrow, but no damage done. Just one run from that ball and two runs from this overall, including the big wicket of S. Anand Sagar, who's gone back to the pavilion after scoring 16 of 8. 3 overs done. It's 25 for 1 on the board for century 11. This is youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. 25 for 1. Akshay R. will continue with his spin. Ball into Sanchanes, the leg spinner himself. Oh, as the ball was picked up by the jersey number 10 there. Is the one who did score some runs. I thought that was the non-striker, and both the batters were at the same position. I thought it was a run out, but then I saw the non-striker being right up there near the umpire. It would have been very, very unfortunate. Jersey number 50, the bowler Akshay R. Very, very flat and on the leg side. It is easy picking as he clips it off the legs for a single. On the leg side, 27 for 1. Now, 81 and needed more runs of 99 for century 11 versus youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. You're watching these matches live on the YouTube channel of professional cricket competitions and the Universal Cricket Series. Little bit in the air on the offside as he was trying to just play kind of an inside out stroke from Sanchan. He'll be on 8 of 10. Diljit on 2 of 4. Gloomy conditions, cast. We might have some rain later in the day, but at the moment, you don't even have to think about that. It's all about the cricket that matters. No, have to think about that. 11. And for a short delivery, outside off stump. Doesn't get anything onto that. This overthrow will not help. really not help. You'll get a couple of runs here. You go with an appeal for a run out, but the umpire says he is safe. There, I feel one more ball now remaining in the fourth over. Oh, just over. And that will be a boundary to start off the proceedings of the fifth over. Bradle has a wicket to his name, one for two. But then that won't be a deter for the batsman to play the strokes, isn't it? Oh, nice. Almost like a half Dhoni stroke. He goes out at it and little over it. Just for a moment, we felt that there might be a wicket coming. He's probably been jumped a time much into perfection. Ah, that's nice. Some unorthodox shots which comes up. Flies the ball almost in the same direction. This time, little more uppishly played. This time the fielder didn't have any chance, but it'll go exactly in the same direction. Look at the tree with that banner written beneath. It has gone exactly in the same direction and above the same fielder. Back to back boundaries, so the pressure immediately on him. Nice. Nice. He's getting aggressive and he's taking the baller fully. So these overpitched balls are really not helping him. Score on to 38 for 1. They need now century 11, 70 of 94. Back and across, outside off stump, opens the face of the ball. This is going very, very quickly towards the third man fence. The fielder does it very well to quickly cut it off. So much of ladder hunting now going on. It's not a huge target to be chased, but they know it can be in contention in the net run rate. 8.89 is the current run rate. They need so much of lesser runs than that actually versus youngsters. IRINJALAKUDA. Just one wicket to the name of youngsters. Need to break this partnership, especially this wicket of Sanjan. Wanted to slog it and slog it hard. Thankfully, he didn't get any bottom edge onto it. He survives. It's a dot delivery. 10 runs already from this over, which includes two successive boundaries and a couple of runs through the bat of Sanchan. He's on 18, not out of 14. He himself is a spinner, so he really knows how to play those strokes, give pressure, apply pressure. And sometimes you also get a taste of your own medicine. But luckily for him, it's nothing as of now. Good ball, very good ball. It creeped off the surface and left the bat as he wanted to probe it on the front foot. But the back leg was well there tightly inside the popping crease. Not delivery back to back. Last ball of the over from Ritul M onto Sanchan reverse. Oh, reverse if attempted, but he will glide. Instead, he can give it a love and look at his non-striker. 40 for 1 after 5 overs for century 11. G2SG has the ball in his hand, has been introduced into the attack. SG is a brand name, isn't it? So it'll be nice to see that. And you also can call up the Mangalore Institute of Oncology on that cancer helpline. Thank you so much, Mangalore Institute of Oncology, for joining hands with us for this prestigious tournament of this Rural India Cup. Hitting on the ground, it's in the air. Is there a fielder over him? These are calculated risks that both are having here, and they're implying themselves and controlling this innings beautifully. Both Diljit K and Sanchan S, he will get off the mark with that boundary. Is it? This is nice, very, very nice connection. We can have a replay of that stroke outside off stump and a little flatter from him, and immediately over the top of that long off fielder. That is 6 runs. I thought it's a 5, but it's 6 runs. So we'll be mightily pleased with the kind of connection that he's getting here. G2S already has 5 runs to his name. Now make it 11 with the stroke. Very, very flat, driven back to G2. This time when G moves on to double figures on 10 of 9. And the score on to 46 for 1 in 5.3 overs. 1862 of 87. Driven hard and fast, 3 covers. The cover fielder does very well to stop that ball. Remains score 46 for 1. Oh, good ball, very good ball. Defensively played, very quick turn of the hands as he keeps the ball peacefully at bay. One more ball now remaining in the 6th over. A 6 in the second ball, and after that hat trick of dots, jersey number 50, G2S Sports, wanting to play, wanting to bowl it on the leg side, or probably wanting to turn it from middle and leg. But on the full toss, outside off stump, no run. 6 overs done. It's 46 for 1 on the board for century 11. So thank you so much, Mangalore Institute of Oncology. They are at the forefront of cancer care. There's radiation oncology, there's medical oncology, there's surgical oncology. Call on that cancer helpline number, and I'm sure they will be at the forefront of helping you and getting cure of this disease. So, yes, cancer is one of those diseases which we are really, really need to be brightened about. We really need to have knowledge. But this is one thing which I definitely don't want anyone to be to be to be to be inflicted with. This one thing which actually damages so much the mental and the physical well-being. So mentally, physically, financially also it becomes very, very draining. So I wish everyone the best of health. I wish that no one had to call up the cancer helpline number, and I'm wishing up good care and health for everyone. At the moment, back in action, it's 50 for 1 for Century 11 on the board in 6.1 overs versus youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. Good ball. Little bit slower, little bit fuller. Goes on the back. On the front foot, he was actually committed. Diljit K still on 10 or 13. Sanjan also has driven this innings very well at 19 of 17 after that hard hitter. S. Ansagar was in the pavilion in the air. That I'm sure it will fall here. It fall short, very, very short. Well short actually of that fielder at long off. The punctuation of this innings has been tremendous. They've gone to do their business so well. I mean, they've been trudging on and they are doing their business very well. Again, deliberately squeezes it and squeezes it very well between point and gully region towards the dip point. Both the field actually the video got little froze. That's why I couldn't say much. But good fielding there, despite the faster way that this outfield is proceeding for the ball to move away. So that has to be good running. He did give it a very good chase, jersey number 8. That fielder from lovely foot movement to stop that ball, because by the time he would have slided, that ball would have definitely gone across the ropes. It is well inside. It is well inside. Will the zoom in will help us. A lovely foot movement to get it out, to get it inside the line. I feel. I hope it's inside. That was 7 overs done. And Century
2 more
11
தான் சொன்னீங்க.
are now
பவுண்டரி ஒரு more இருந்தது.
you need 52 more runs to win this contest of 79 balls versus youngsters here in Zalakula.
டூ கால் ஓவர்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. 2 தான் காமிச்சிங்க ஃபஸ்ட். ஆமாம் தான் சொன்னேன். இது என்னங்க ஃபஸ்ட்டு, அடுத்து 2, அப்புறம் ஒரு பால்.
Oh, sorry for the technical glitch. Century 11 at 58 for 1 and 7.2 overs, marching along wonderfully towards his target versus youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. On the leg side, you've already seen a stumping. Oh, at the last moment, they're claiming it. They're claiming it at the very last moment. But the
Umpire
umpire will
review
go
for
upstairs.
stumping.
This is
On
some
field decision out.
brilliant breed and game awareness. Both the wicketkeeper and the slip fielder immediately appealed towards the umpire. Left armer on the leg side. We've already seen a dismissal being bowled in the first innings when youngsters had the bat in their hand. There you go. You have to look at that back leg. That might be tough. Yes, yes, yes. He is a gonna. He is a gonna. I feel the bails have come out before the bat was dragged inside that popping crease. This will confirm. Yes, yes. There you can see the bails have come out. Bails have come out. Wicketkeeper has done a fabulous job of inflicting a wicket, and wicket will be coming here. And Greenwood should get his second wicket. Yes, it is. Century 11, and now are 50. It will be 59. Let me tell you, it's a wide also. Wide on a wicket because it was down the leg side. So it will be 59 for 2 as Sanchez will go back to the pavilion after scoring 24 of 20. He'll be distorted because he was playing very well. But then those are rules for everyone. That lovely stumping, isn't it? At the very fag end, while the ball was still in play, it just flicked off the bails. Century 11, 59 for 2. 57 for 1. Century 11 need 51 more runs to win outside off stump. Raise again an appeal. They thought they heard a nick. The wicket, the first leaf joins in the
The bowler name
celebration
is
with the wicket keeper. But then he asked him, "Do you hear a nick?" He said, "I really don't know. I'll have to go back to my crease." Then why are you long? Uh,
wait பண்ண
funny,
சொல்றேன்.
funny moments does come up in this game of cricket, but we all love this, isn't it? They need 51 or 78 more now. Is Century 11. Look at that, boys. Look at that composure from Diljit K at the other end. But it's not out actually. I thought it will be a run out, or it will be a stumping.
என்னாச்சுண்ணா?
Move on to the course there. It's a 56 for 1. Probably that's a boundary which has actually come up. You'll have to wait for that ball, probably. With one more ball now remaining. 61 for 2 in 7.5 overs. Middleham to continue to bowl to Diljit K. Good partnership building up. They had a hard scare in the middle at one moment when a stumping opportunity was being called for, but all is okay as of now. And 8 overs being bowled, it's 62 for 2 on the board for century 11 versus youngsters. 62 for 2 in 8 overs. Srihari Verma on 25 not out of 22. Ranjit K 15 not out of 19. Nishant KS has been asked to run the ball is round over. And I hope his arms produces something which will be happily being digested by his teammates and not by Century 11. Then they can have the raw figure saying it is he might be just a dreadful one, but at the moment they're going about the business beautifully, needing just 45 of 71 is Century 11 with no fight enduring in anyone. This is nice. This is nice cover beating that the fielder at covers. Ah, fielder will actually slip while trying to recover that ball. Just in number 9 running in from long off. Couple of runs. So 3 runs being conceded of the first 2 balls of the first over being bowled from Nishant KS. As the score moves on to 65 for 2. Srihari Verma on 27 not out of 23. Outside of stump again. Spinner doesn't have a complicated kind of a bowling action. Very, very smooth. Very slowly comes up and then pulls it through. And tossing it up well, but that toss-up deliveries are actually
Ready,
allowing
ready.
the batters to maneuver the field and find the gap with the bat. Again, a single this time. Said upstop, nothing to slash it. Will just find the fielder. No run. Top delivery. 4 runs already of this Nishant KS first over that he has bowled. The runs has to be dried up, and then you can put up a lead as tightly as possible. Otherwise, they can scamper home very, very quickly. Little bit on the back foot in a run, and that's when you would be actually thinking back flick of what actually happened in the past. Until that time, it becomes very, very late because the momentum has already been garnered by Century 11. It's all about you or fighting with outside just into that outstretched hands of Nishant KS. He wanted to drive that ball that was Diljit Krishna, but thankfully he just found that slap one where it went past the fielder. 67 for 2. Let it go.
967.
Little bit more, little down, and he would have easily got it. 9 overs done, 67 for 2, needing 41 more of 66 balls.
Not a wide.
Next door engine sir point ko. See?
Let's again gone upstairs. Some survival issues sometimes which keeps on creeping up. And he has a decision onto him. Yes, there you go. Both the arms goes dwindling like a pendulum, left and right to say it's all at bay. Churchill Ben is the one. Immediately he wanted to do something to rip up. Oh, what a shot, a stance. The ball came in charging in very hard from the hands of the fielder. Sri Hari Verma and Dijit have done very well to survive this partnership. They had two hard scares. Churchill Ben immediately in his second ball, he was trying to do something different in there. In the very first ball, in fact. So nothing. It's 40 more required now. 64 for for century 11. I was about to say Churchill 11 is the name of the bowler. Churchill Ben. Lovely name. We have England player Ben Stokes. We have Winston Churchill, the USA president, former previous great president. I love this name, Churchill Ben. Can he put some chill in the air for his team youngsters and make a century 11, make some whip out of it? We have to wait and watch as we are approaching the 10th over. 39 more required of 63. Short delivery. Oh, a little bit slower, and it's spun also a bit much. Diljit K can just sit down there and look at his counterpart at the other end. It was as slow as you can get, probably from a boy from schoolboys cricket, giving him some throwdown, and it slowly comes up to you. This time he hikes it. It's in the air, and it'll go the distance. He will not miss this opportunity the second time.
Subhaya.
You've seen the first one, but then Churchill Ben
Fielder.
does a mistake of putting it short wide. Diljit liya, as you say in Hindi. Rock bat. With that bat, I don't want to name the maker's name. You are in the line
Okay.
of fire every day of the year. Let me tell you, with any format of the game, you will be hit to stratosphere in quite succession. 75 for 2, that huge 6. And Digit K moves on to 24 of 27, and the equation is now 33 of 61, with 8 more wickets remaining for Judge for century 11. Last ball of the 10th over. Hassan Upstam plays it very well towards the cow corner. One bounce and onto the fielder. Just a run. Halfway through the chase is gone. It's 76 for 2 in 10 overs for century 11. They're chasing a target of 108 versus youngsters. What did happen there? What absolutely happened there? It just went beneath his legs. It was quick. Leg spinner. It was quick. Slog sweep. The slog sweep goes hard, goes towards the fine leg. and he misses the trajectory completely. Looks at the ground, jersey number 77, and now, yeah, nod of the head. Immediately, the finger comes up. Diljit K, 29 of 29, is questioning the umpire, but he will slowly make the walk back to the pavilion. Third wicket down for Century 11. It's 80 for 3. They need now 28 more runs. They have as many as 7 wickets to do this. Still in his zone with
So DRS
ease
review for
on the one,
Carbine
but I
wicket.
think the timer must have just gone out. But still, is it gone upstairs? Oh, it has gone upstairs. There's the third umpire review for which it has gone actually.
Clear out.
To wait
Waste
and
of time. Waste of
watch.
time.
Again, that tough decision of trying to zoom in on what actually happened there. We'll get back with the happening as much as possible. And until then, we have to wait for the umpire's decision to come and get a respite for ourselves. And a respite, especially for the batter, if he wants to continue at the crease.
Ready, ready, ready.
80 for 3 in 10.3 overs. He did over the cover and extra cover. Fielder was
Boundary.
there running in. He wanted to pounce on the catch, but instead he did a mistake of coming in too early, charging in, and the ball will go beneath him and on towards the sweeper cover boundary for 4 runs. Everyone, including the slip, wicket keeper, and the bowler, are looking foolishly at him. Wondering, what did you even do? He didn't even take the catch, and also you've given away 4 runs. So it should have been probably just 1 run. Has actually been 1+3 now. Again, the ball goes to the same fielder. He can only smile as he throws the back to the bowler. And now they don't need much runs to win this contest. They need just 23. Century 11 of 55 pounds. One more ball remaining in the 11th over. Rohit Vijayan, 1 for 20 to his name. 2 fours, a dot, a single, and a wicket already on this over. What can he do? Can he just imply a wicket to him? Outside off stump? No. This kind of deliveries won't give you wickets, but it will only make you concede runs to your opposition. 11 overs done. It's 86 for 3 on the board for Century 11, chasing a target of 108 versus youngsters. This is match number 1 of today's. So 2 more matches to go in the day's play. You're watching the Rural India Cup T20 being played here at the Vellore Cricket Ground in Vellore. And all these matches coming live on the YouTube channel of Professional Cricket Competitions and Universal Cricket Series. And I hope you're enjoying each and every moment of this cup. And what a nice connection that was. Of course, all the way down the ground for 87 for 3 now with that huge six. They are now punctuating and capitalizing and galloping along with a nice healthy run rate, and they would look to finish this as much as possible. Look at that poise while he completed that stroke, and he exactly knew where he was sending that ball outside off stump. He's getting stronger and stronger. Anandu Kebi, I can see that timing, see that control of how he plays his stroke while off the back foot going deeper in the crease. And now Sri Harivarma, 31 not out of 27, needing 14 more runs of 51 balls. They should be finishing this off very, very quickly now versus youngsters. Flighting one, oh, wanting to go down the ground flat and hard. The Zen making the connection as he was not right to the peak of the delivery. He'll also feel that he got a little lucky probably, but he has seen so much. He has seen 28 balls until now. Lights that one, cuts it a little bit in the air between backward point for just a single. It's like a jog in the park for the fielder as he comes in to carry off the ball and give it to the wicket keeper. Over the wicket now for the right-hander Anandu KB. 12 not out of 5. Last ball of the 12th over. Needing 13 more runs now for century 11 should be easy. The ball outside off stump looped up, but it spun very much to the discomfort of the batter. 12 overs done, 13 more required. 6 extras been given. Century 11 are 95 for 3. Will definitely get a couple of runs there. A little bit oohs and ahs. He still has 2 wickets to his name, 2 for 19 from Ridul M. But could have easily ricocheted that ball back on the stumps. So when the luck favors you, there's no one can even take your wicket. That's what the golden rule is. So when the luck favors you, so keep going and marching along, be it as a bowler or be it as a batsman. At the moment, it's the luck that is favoring both these batters, and the target is not very huge also. So the pressure was absolutely not there for them to score at a very quick and healthy pace. But as Anand Sagar, he started off the first innings brilliantly. The first over went for 14 runs with the last 3 balls, which read as 4-4, and then a lovely pickup shot for 6. Then he got out in a very different manner. There's a slip in place. Ah, very much deep inside, wanting to play a little softly there, and so there is no outside edge, thankfully for him, because the ball was a little quicker, a little back of the hand delivery. I feel from Ridul M. Bowling to Anandu M now again. Nice. Squeezing that ball outside off stump. That plays with the angled bat towards the man at long off. Get 1 run now. The target is they need into single figures. Just 9 required now to win this match. 9 of 44. So as many balls to finish off and get it done and dusted versus youngsters. And 1 required for the 100 mark for century 11. Side off stump waited for the ball to come. So much of time to work the back foot and to play it properly in any direction. Just a single, and that will bring the 100 up for century 11. 100 for 3 in 12.5, meaning they need just 8 runs now to win this contest versus youngsters. KB 13 not out of 8. Until M. Oh, nice. Wanting to play that. This is a nicely tapped actually down the ground, and the angle of the bat you can see it was between the umpire and non-striker. So that was well hit. That was well done as he was trying to squeeze it out. 13 overs done. It's 1-0-1 for 3 for century 11. Just hold that pose once more, and he's holding it again. 4 runs, just three needed now for century 11 to get off the hook. Oh, lovely. What a lovely connection as he makes a room for himself. Look at that bat power. Look at that bat speed. Look at that poise. He's elegant as he finishes the formalities of swinging the bat. And 4 runs to his name. Ah, there you go. A curved angle from this position. It's absolutely curved. That's what the wicketkeeper is saying. You know, but still you have been bowling in that channel. Gives himself some room, intentionally plays it over cover and extra cover onto the boundary. That's the
Boundary.
game seal done and dusted for century 11 as they win this contest by 7 wickets versus youngsters. And this is a fruitful and a humongous win, I would say, as they have just consumed 13.2 overs to finish this match. 7 wickets deal done for century 11. See the replay again. Shot outside off stump and gives himself some room intentionally and plays it over cover for 4 runs. So this is a lovely win. Look at that bowling figures from Krishnanand E, bowling 3 wickets, 27 runs in 4 overs. So we just might feel he might be the man of the match for this match, as he has bowled economically and also has picked 3 wickets to change the course of the match versus youngsters for century 11. But this defeat, they cannot forget. They need to really search for answers of what went wrong right from the batting department and then bowling also. It was not very bad, but then again they lost the ploy, and that's the reason why now they have been given a 7 wicket drubbing by century 11. The customary handshakes between both the players from both the teams and also along with the umpire will get with the scorecard and the match summary and also the innings highlights for you to enjoy after this match. It's still overcast conditions as you can see. It's just zooming out for you, that landscape, that brown landscape, those coconut trees, those greeneries are just, let's say, sandwiched in right in the middle here. Deep down in Sri Lanka, it's the second test match which has started at Galle, and there also the Galle fort. It looks like very much in Sri Lanka, and it's not very far from Sri Lanka, the South Indian coast of India. So it's almost in similar territories. Yeah, there you go, right in the bottom of the screen. Century 11 winning this first match of this day by an open margin of 7 wickets versus youngsters IRINJALAKUDA. Thank you so much for joining with us. I hope you've loved every bit of it. Until the next match, don't go anywhere and stick to us for more action to follow. Thank you and cheers.